Gareth Bale, once again linked to a move to United. This off the back of a poor performance in that 2-2 draw against Valencia. He was booed off the pitch, didn't put in a particularly good show.
See, the Real Madrid fans need to get a hold of themselves here. Because, you know, he's had this before. They clearly know the fella is a good player. Are they that stupid that nobody's allowed to have a bad game? Or is it just the fact that Asensio's come along now and everything in the world is great and we can get rid of Gareth? Well, for the same thing that we're talking about Man City, Zidane knows down the line with La Liga and the Champions League and how strong they are that he's going to need Bale at some point. So I don't buy this at all.
So here's the thing. If you've got Real Madrid, you know, the Real Madrid coaches and the players know how good he is. The fans and the environment. It's a situation where you're just like, but why bother? You know, you've got them saying every day, Isco should play, Asensio should play. Why don't you come to England as like a returning hero, if you like?
Asensio's doing great at the moment. He's potentially got a fantastic future. But over the season, a fit Gareth Bale is probably going to give you as much, if not more, going forward than those younger players, particularly Asensio over his...
But you've got Isco as well in the mix. Like, he always seems to be up against it, Bale, because of the fact he's not Spanish. You know, it seems to play a big part. They were talking yesterday, well, he hasn't learned the language. He hasn't tried to adapt here.
And who's the one thing that's never been quoted and said he's unhappy? Gareth Bale.
Look,
everybody else is saying
that. I'm just saying, if it was you...
If I'm Gareth Bale, and I'm sitting in that Real Madrid dressing room, and kind of seeing how things are developed. Never mind the reaction of the crowd. I'm 28 years old. I still think I've got another couple of years. I'm sure that's what Zidane is saying there. You also witnessed this same Real Madrid crowd over the last 12 months whistle Karim Benzema, whistle Cristiano Ronaldo. So now all of a sudden they're whistling me. I don't see that as being an issue.
Here's the big problem. Here's the problem. If you understand to Real Madrid fans...
My point is, and never mind, you understand the fickle nature of that fan base in particular. No. It's 6 months ago they were whistling Cristiano Ronaldo. So you understand there's only a matter of time, there's only a couple of performances before that changes. I'm not put off by this. Not this early into this transition, if you want to call it that.
If it doesn't change, though, then that's a completely different story. Because, listen, I've never been booed by my home fans, but I can't imagine anything worse as a football player as being booed by your own. I mean, how bad is that?
Wow.
So he's got.
So it would play a part in your decision making.
Absolutely.
It's not as bad as you think. It's not as bad as you think, Stevie.
Just because you're not being booed by your own fans, all right? Stuff you.
Craig, you get booed walking in your own home.
I do. My kids boo me. It's part of life. You know, it's like part of being a footballer. You got.
It doesn't not play in your psyche at all.
Yeah.
It's got to, hasn't it? You think, oh, sod you, I'm going to go to England, where at least people appreciate me more. And I don't have to keep proving myself every damn week.
Well, you say that, but you go into Man United and you have a bad time, you're going to get the same scenario.
But I don't think you do.
No.
Because he's Gareth Bale, because he's British. I think it makes a difference.
What do you mean, no?
Who was the last United player that got booed all the time with the home fans?
No.
They don't do that. They don't do that.
Oh, they never boo. Man United fans never boo their own player. No, never. They're just perfect. Liverpool fans never boo their own players.
Not constantly.
He's not getting booed constantly. We're
to the point of
this is nonsense.
It makes you move.
He had a bad game. He got booed. He had an injury-ravaged season last year.
Here's the problem. They won the Champions League without him.
Yes.
This is the thing. You've not only got Asensio, you've got Isco fighting for his position, and he's under pressure. And I'm just saying, just from a player's point of view, is there not just part of you that just thinks, you know what? I'm going to go.
I'm living in Madrid. It's great. I'm playing for a great club. I could win the Champions League 3 times in a row. Ronaldo's not getting any younger either. The youngsters in Asensio and other players will be up and down because that's what youngsters do. I need to get myself fit if I'm Gareth Bale, and I need to get my head down and fight for my place. I would not be looking to go back to the Premier League and Man United or anybody else if I was him. No. At this point, absolutely not.
Too soon, in my opinion.
He's won 3 Champions League. It'll go back as a...
Do you want him out? Sorry? Do you want him out?
I don't want him out, but I understand why, if I was in his position, I'd just say, you know what, I'm going to leave.
If they're sustained over the next 5 or 6 months, yes. Maybe come January, you start thinking that way. But at this point, no.